Imagine fixing a broken Windows machine, automating a tedious task, all without installing a single tool. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to leverage what's already on any Windows PC to write and run C#. Fast, lightweight, and dependable. Stick around and I'll show you practical, responsible ways to get it done in minutes. Did you know that every Windows machine, even with a minimal installation, comes with a built-in C# compiler and runtime? That's right. With just a text editor and the command line, you can write, compile, and run C# code without needing to install Visual Studio or any other IDE. In addition to that, it can be even used on machines where you don't have admin rights to install software. This opens endless possibilities such as small standalone utilities to automate repetitive tasks without the overhead of full applications, automation in locked down environments because C# compiler is trusted and pre-installed, quick prototyping of ideas without setting up a full project, on-the-fly data processing scripts for log files, CSVs, etc., ad hoc tools for system administration and diagnostics, and so on. Also, comparing to scripts like PowerShell or batch files, C# offers a more robust language with strong typing, better error handling, and access to the extensive .NET libraries. It's also compiled, which often results in better performance for compute-intensive tasks. Let's dive right in with a simple example. Open Notepad or any text editor and type the following C# code. It's a simple Hello World application. Save the file as helloworld.cs, then open command prompt and navigate to the directory where you saved the file. Then compile the code using the C# compiler csc.exe that comes with .NET Framework, which comes with Windows by default. This command will generate an executable file named hello.exe. Now, run the program by typing hello.exe, and you should see the expected output, Hello World. So here you go. You've just written, compiled, and run a C# program using only built-in Windows tools. So stay tuned for advanced examples and tips on how to leverage this powerful capability for various tasks. The C# compiler, csc.exe, is included with .NET Framework, which is pre-installed on all Windows machines. You can typically find it in C, Windows, Microsoft.NET directory, and the exact path may vary but usually doesn't, and it's located under Framework v4 csc.exe. This compiler is not capable of utilizing the latest C# language features and only supports up to C# 5.0. However, for many tasks, this is more than sufficient. Going a bit further, let's create a simple thumbnail generator. This program will take an image file as an input and create a smaller thumbnail version of it. We'll save this file as thumbnailgenerator.cs. It's using system drawing, which is part of .NET Framework, to handle image processing. To compile and run this program, use the following commands in command prompt. Pass to csc.exe out argument specifying the target exe name and path to the source file. I will copy a single image to the sandbox, which is quite large, and run the thumbnail generator. It then creates a small thumbnail as expected. If you want to develop with Visual Studio 2026, you can. First, make sure that you have .NET 4.8 SDK installed and that .NET 4.7.2 targeting pack is installed as well. Then just create a new console application project, and for now ignore the framework target. I can't even see .NET framework targets in the new project dialog on my machine. Also, optionally check Do Not Use Top-Level Statements box. Then create the project. Then start editing your CS project because there are a few issues with it. You need to change target framework to .NET 4.7.2 and set lang version to 5.0 because that's the latest version supported by .NET Framework built into Windows. Also, delete features that are not supported by .NET Framework, like nullable reference types and implicit usings. After that, you can write your code as usual and compile and run it from Visual Studio. This is for when you want to develop code on full features IDE but still want to target .NET Framework to run on a machine without any tools installed. And that's it. I hope you found this tip useful, so like and subscribe, and see you soon.